Good morning. So Dad's got the tractor started. He's gonna go out and set out bales for the cows because they're out. I got the Bobcat started. I'm gonna start doing chores. I'm gonna let the Bobcat warm up. I'm gonna go down and check on the sheep, see how that new lamb is doing, and see if we got any new ones. No new lambs. Of course, we still got some close. There's like 4 other ones bagged up in here, and then the one that just had hers. Looks good. She's letting him suck. Yesterday afternoon, he finally figured out how to suck and got going good there, so should be good to go. These guys are just hanging out. Nothing new yet. So I put that lamb and I put that pair in the barn last night because I was worried about that little lamb getting cold because there's really not much to him, so I wanted some straw for him to be able to lay down in. But wouldn't you know it, it's 7 o'clock in the morning and it is 54 degrees. That's crazy. I don't know what it got down to last night. I don't know if it just warmed up really quick this morning or what, but it's really warm today. So anyway, I'm gonna hop on the Bobcat here and get to feeding. So today we're actually shipping out some calves and we're selling them tomorrow. So we're feeding a little differently. We're not gonna roll out bales. We're gonna feed them calves in the north pen in this feedlot here, and maybe we'll take like a half a bale out there and actually roll it out in this north pen to get them to come in, because we're gonna be sorting calves out of them. We're gonna be sorting calves out of the south pen. And I think the middle pen's staying the way it is, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll just kind of see what all happens. We really don't have a set number of exactly how many we want to sell or anything. We're just going to kind of go through and sort them. So this south pen, there's definitely not going to be as many calves in there as there is now tomorrow. So we're going to feed them about half of what they have been getting. As far as hay, grain, we're going to feed them the same because they'll eat that fast today anyways. And then once Dad gets in from setting out bales, we're going to go through and sort all these because we're shipping out calves at 2 o'clock this afternoon, so we kind of want to get everything figured out and situated and ready so that when the truck's here we can just load them and get them out of here. the goal this morning for this South Bend, just kind of, since we're feeding them so much less than we have been, is just to kind of get it spread out good on the bunks there so that everything can get something to eat right away this morning. And then, like I said, we're cutting back on the hay because there won't be as many in there at the end of the day. But grain, we're going to feed the same amount of grain just because they eat that fast. So we'll get that spread out for them too, so that they can all get a bite of that this morning. Then we'll get them in and sort them. We'll probably get them in and sort them here shortly. They'll probably be able to eat for an hour or so, and then we'll, whenever Dad gets back from setting out bales this morning for the cows. Got him captured. By the way, the dang wind decided to blow again today. I think like 4 out of the next 5 days this week, the wind's supposed to blow like 40 miles an hour, so that's pretty cool. And tomorrow, we're gonna get some snow. I don't know how much. They've been going back and forth between like 1 to 3 inches, and now this morning I think it said like less than an inch. And they've kind of been going back and forth like that all weekend with the snow predictions, so I really don't know how much we're gonna end up with. We need something. We are dry, so we definitely need some sort of moisture because our pastures could definitely take it. So, but anyway, got these fed. I'm gonna go feed my pigs, and yeah, then I think we'll just wait for Dad to come in, then we'll probably sort these guys. else you want to go?
Well, I think maybe though we gotta sort more out.
Yeah. Okay, so we're kind of going through and sorting off. We're gonna keep some smaller ones and stuff that we think is gonna do good on grass and excel on grass once we get them out on some green stuff and out of the feedlots. We're gonna sell some of the bigger stuff that is gonna fit together well when they go through the sale ring. So we're gonna get to work here. We got through them ones, but what we've got sorted off to sell is not quite to our quota yet of how many we want to sell. So we're gonna go through this middle pen here and see if there's anything in there that we want to sell, because we're gonna put this middle pen and combine them with that south pen anyway, just because they're easier to feed down there and it's a little better lot, more room for them. So we're gonna get these in and run them through and just look at them quick, sort off anything we want to sell out of here. And then eventually we'll go up. Them calves in that north pen are all the calves that we bangs vaccinated. So we might end up selling some of them, which is all right because we bangs vaccinated more than we were looking to breed anyways. So it wouldn't hurt our feelings to get rid of some of them. Okay, got everything sorted off that we want to. We didn't end up taking any of the banks ones. We're gonna wait on them. I don't know, we'll see if we get some moisture to or anything like that. See if we get some moisture, because if we don't, then we're probably gonna want to sell some of them, because it'd be kind of hard to have them out on grass and stuff if the grass don't really start to green up and grow. We're really dry here, so we need a good snow is kind of honestly what we need, which sucks because there's a lot of people calving right now, but that's kind of what we need, is good wet heavy March snow. So anyway, we'll just kind of see on them. We're just gonna leave them in the north pen, and got everything out of the middle pen now, so it's just the south pen and the north pen that we'll be feeding. So we got a lot less calves to be feeding anyway. So the truck should be here in a half hour or so. So we're just getting some things ready to go, getting the alleyways, making sure they're set up. I'm gonna push these calves down into a different pen, because they don't like to come out of this one very easily. So, and if you've never loaded a truck before, there's different compartments. I'm not sure how many compartments, but there's different compartments in a cattle pot, and so they want a certain amount of head per compartment to keep their weight right on their axles and to keep the weight right in the trailer and everything. So you got to bring, you know, they'll say bring 5 or 10 or 15, you know, like that. So you got to kind of sort them out of there depending on what the driver wants and where he wants the weight and what your cattle weigh. So the driver has all that figured out, and so he'll just tell us how many head he wants and which compartment and what to bring, what order to bring them in. So we'll just be sorting them out, bringing a certain amount of head, certain number of head at a time, and getting them loaded into the truck. Say Kevies, say Kevies, come on. Hey, hey, hey Kevs, come on, hey. Say Kevies, say Kevies, hey, hey, hey. Say Kevs. Well, I know the camera's not going to do it justice, but look at that sunrise. Wow, the camera doesn't even do that justice at all, but the Lord has blessed us with a beautiful sunrise this morning. It's going to be a gorgeous day. Supposed to get a little bit of moisture today. It's going to be a little bit cooler out, and so yeah. We're gonna, I don't know if we're gonna go to the sale today or not, but our calves we shipped out yesterday, they'll sell today. So I don't know if we'll make it down to the sale or not. Kind of depends on how bad the weather gets. It doesn't look like the weather's supposed to hit until like after lunch. And I think the sale starts at noon. So it's an hour drive for us to go to the sale. So if we get down there, might get snowed in, but the roads might be bad on the way back, but on the way there, they'd be all right. So we still have yet to decide whether we're gonna go watch them sell or not. So, but I think I'm gonna get the Bobcat going here, and we'll get to doing chores. Bobcat's running. We'll let that warm up. I'm gonna run down and check my sheep because apparently I'm lambing. I don't know. I got that one. I put the pair in the barn because it was wasn't super cold last night. I think it got down to like the mid 30s, and today's supposed to be like 37 or 38 for a high, I think. But I'll go down there, check on them, and I'll check on all the other ones, see if I got any new little babies yet. Well, check this out, guys. We got some twins. Aren't they just the cutest little things? Oh my goodness. I've been waiting for this lamb, or this ewe, to have her lambs to lamb for like 2.5 weeks. She's had a bag for that long, and she finally had them. So I'm gonna get them put in the shed, maybe even actually in the barn since they're so new. I'm gonna make sure they're sucking and stuff. But that's awesome. I just walked around the corner and I got 2 more. What? So I have 5 lambs on the ground. Holy smokes. I had 2 sets of twins last night. Looks like those 2 are sucking. I haven't seen these other ones suck yet. I'll keep watching them. Holy smokes, that's crazy. Weird. We're in the thick of it, boys. We're lambing here. Okay, so I gotta do a little bit of getting stuff ready. This barn has 3 slots so that I can put 3 different pairs in here. I've already got the one in here, the one that lambed a couple days ago. So she's already in here. I'm gonna check on her this morning. I don't know if you guys can see this. Here, let me get a light. The lamb's behind the ewe back in the corner there, but he's up and oh, there he is. Up and moving around. Okay, so yeah, like I was saying, this barn, there's 3 slots. There's one here, one there, and one over there. So I can put I'll leave her in here and I'll put the other ones over there. Just because it's gonna be so cold and snowy today. And yeah, so I'm gonna get to work on that. I know you guys can't see very well in here, but I'll try to do my best. I know. Get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Come on, come on. Come on, Mama. Come on. Come on. Come on. 3 mamas, 5 lambs. So I need to figure out, need to get them some water. And I already got 1 bucket down here for the one that was in there. So I need to grab 2 more buckets for water. I need to find a little something that I could feed them mineral in as well. Give them some mineral and hay for bedding and to eat. So, gotta get all that figured out this morning. All right, so I got everything situated down there with the sheep. Got them all in the barn, got mineral to all of them. Got hay to all of them, watered all of them. I've seen all of them suck. And what else? That's pretty much it. They're all good to go. So we're actually gonna head to the sale now. And I'll pick you guys up, give you an update when we get back. All right, well, we just got back from the sale and come in here and checked on these. These are doing good. Still got them all tucked away here. And didn't get no new ones while we was gone, so that's good. It's just starting to snow. It's supposed to snow this afternoon, the rest of the afternoon, and into tonight. So I don't think we're supposed to get much, like less than an inch, but we definitely need some moisture. We're pretty dry, so I think I might end up, I'll wait a couple hours probably, but I'll end up locking these ewes in under this shed here so that if they do have a baby, it'd be under there and they'd be dry, somewhat dry. And then in the morning I could get them put in the barn here. All my stalls are full in the barn. There's 3 stalls, but there's an alleyway here that I could still fill up. I could make some new pens. So I think I'm gonna pitch these guys some hay and make sure that they're kind of good for the night. I'll come back down and check them again when I put these guys in. But yeah, calves sold good. It's a good sale. There was like 3,000 head there, I think, of calves, and then there was a bull sale afterwards and stuff. But they sold good. Pretty much what we were expecting, or what we were hoping for anyway, so can't ask for much more than that. But I ear tagged him yesterday, this first one that we had, and he's feeling good. He's hopping around. Anyway, he'll grow into his ear tag. It's a little big, but those are the smallest ear tags I could find. So I'm sure I probably could have ordered some smaller ones online or something, but found them guys.
I'll wait till tomorrow to ear tag these new ones. Wait till they're at least a day old. So I don't know if I told you yet. I got mineral in for them. I found 3 ice cream buckets laying around. So I put in some mineral for them. This white one here is supposed to have. She's kind of got to have mineral to maintain a good milk supply, especially when she's got twins here. So I want to make sure I keep some mineral in front of her for sure. These other ones, they didn't have any special instructions like that, but mineral for sure ain't gonna hurt nothing for them to have. So I just put in mineral for all 3 of them, and water and hay for all 3 of them, so they should be good. A little extra hay, so they should have some for the lambs to bed down in. And yeah, I'll probably give you guys an update here in another couple hours, probably after supper, something like that. I'll come down and check them and give you guys another update on them. So this barn here and this pen and these pens, kind of this whole bottom is where we used to calve out our heifers. Back when we calved in March, and it was a little bit colder and not as much favorable weather for calving, we would this is where we'd calve out our heifers. And I never really got to experience that. I was still pretty young when we used to calve out our heifers and stuff down here, but let's see if I can set you guys. But anyways, we now that we've moved to lower birth rate calves and calving ease bulls, and kind of heading towards like smaller frame cattle that are a lot less work and stuff, we've actually got to the point now, last 2 or 3 years, we just calve our heifers with our cows at the same time out on green grass, and it has worked really good for us so far. So we're probably going to continue to do that. So it actually worked out really good that I've got this barn and some nice little facilities down here to lamb out my sheep in. It worked out pretty good. Okay guys, who wants to watch a lamb be born? Because it's happening right now. So I'm gonna stay down here and make sure that she has this lamb okay, because I actually ended up losing a lamb. It wasn't one of the ones that I've got in the barn here. I came down here yesterday afternoon, like I checked them right after we got back from the sale and everything was all right. And then I was gone for maybe 2 hours. I come back down and I found one that didn't make it in the shed back here. And I'm not exactly 100% sure what happened, but he didn't make it. So I've lost one for sure, and I don't know who the mom was who had him, because there really wasn't much for signs on them. They all kind of have stains on their butts from the poop, so I couldn't really tell, you know, afterbirth stains on their wool or anything. So I'm gonna stay here and make sure that she has this good. If she needs help, I'm gonna be here to help her. And then tonight it's gonna get cold again. Last night it was cold and snowy, and it was really wet, heavy snow. And I ended up coming down. I checked them at like 10:30, and then I checked them at like 4 in the morning. And then of course when I got here, it's like 7 in the morning when I got here this morning. So once she has this lamb, or maybe it's 2, I don't know, I'm gonna get her a spot in the barn. I actually had her in the barn once last night, put her in at like 10:30, and she didn't have it at all, so I let her out this morning. Now she's finally having them, which is good because the weather's kind of straightening up, the sun's coming out and stuff. So but anyways, I'll probably end up checking them a couple times again tonight, just because it's supposed to get down to like 20 degrees tonight. And them little lambs is they were pretty cold last night, but I just, every time I come out, I just made sure that they got up and got a full belly and got something to eat. And so yeah, but anyways, we'll stay here and watch this. Well, we had to pull him, or her. I guess I didn't get a good look at him, but we pulled it out, the lamb out.
I come down here this morning.
Okay, I think these guys are situated. Sure seems like he's found it and he's sucking. It's a miracle of life. It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? It's pretty awesome. You can just pull them out and get them going, and like 30 minutes later they're up walking around trying to eat. It's quite the quite the animal. So anyway, should still have 4 left, minus the one that slipped that one. So 4 left to lamb, maybe only 3 because this old one here, she ain't, I doubt she got bred because she had that lamb on her for a while when I bought them. So I would almost say she's not bred. She might be bred for May, honestly, if anything. She shouldn't lamb now anyways. So yeah, we'll come back down in a couple hours and check on the progress the little guy's made. So it's like 9:30 at night. I just come out to check on the sheep. It's about the same time I come out last night, about 9:30. And a funny story, I just did the same thing I did tonight. I just pulled up to the front of the barn here, and out by our rakes here, out walks our cat. Our cat that runs around, that's friendly. Here he comes, just walking out with a raccoon. And I mean, they's just buddies. They just kind of stood there for a little bit, and then they each went their separate directions. And of course I was like, what in the heck did I just see? But yeah, so thought I'd share that with you guys. But anyway, let's run down there and check the sheep. So last night I was pretty worried because of the snow and obviously the cold too, with any new lambs that weren't in the barn. But tonight it's supposed to be like 10 degrees colder than it was last night. So I wanna make sure that everything's good here. So basically I'm just kind of checking to make sure that there's nothing springing too bad or nothing with a water bag out. Basically anything that looks like they're about to calve, or I mean lamb, sorry. I want to make sure that just want to make sure everything's looking all right. And then of course check these little guys in the barn. So everything checks out in here. Like this newborn guy, he's fine. But one thing I'm worried about, man, that light's bright. But the one thing I'm worried about, this one twin that I had yesterday, she's just shivering. And she's been shivering for a while. It just seems like she's cold. And I'm wondering if it's just because she's not getting enough milk from mom. I don't think mom is producing enough milk for both twins. And her sister, the other twin, is bigger than she is, so she's obviously doing better, but this little one is just shivering and not looking the best. So I don't know what to do. I'm not quite sure why I didn't film it. I guess I just kind of forgot to bring the camera with me. But I brought that lamb up with me. I let her sit in the car for like 5 minutes in the heat, and then I give her a full bottle of warm milk replacer, and so that she should be all right. I put more hay in their pen, got it all fluffed up so they have a nice little bed to burrow into, so hopefully they lay down on that and stay warm, and I think she'll be all right. She should be just fine. I think I'm gonna come back out at like 4 in the morning or so and check them again, and when I do, I brought the bottle with me, so I'm going to clean that out and bring back some warm water with me so I can mix her another bottle, and I'll bring it to her again, get her fed again. Good morning. So I got a bottle mixed up. I'm down here with the sheep. Looks like no new babies yet. I still got 6 babies in here in the barn. I got a bottle mixed up because that twin that I was telling you guys about that was like shivering all the time, seemed like she's cold. I don't think her mom was producing enough milk, which I might have mentioned. So I've been bottle feeding her on the side and leaving her with mom, so she still gets a little bit from mom, but she's getting full with the bottle so she can stay warm and grow a little bit. Looks like everything looked good this morning. I'm gonna get this bottle fed. So since I started bottle feeding that little one, she stopped shivering, and it just seems like she's got more energy, a little more spunky throughout the day and stuff like that. So seems like she's doing a lot better since I've been bottle feeding her, which is good. I don't want her to be freezing cold down here, poor little thing. So yeah. Got a full barn. But I think with that's just about gonna do it for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. We really appreciate it. If you're new here, remember to hit that subscribe button and the like button. Those 2 things help us out a lot. Yeah, thank you guys. And as always, we'll catch you in the next one.